Hello, dividend executives. It is Friday, so you already know we are buying stocks and adding assets to our portfolio. If you are new here, we are building a dividend-only portfolio. We deposit money every single week and we buy stocks every single week, and our goal is to make $100 a month in pure passive dividend income. And we are well on our way. We started this account almost 3 months ago, and as you can see, the account is going up very fast. We are up on the account 1.16% for the year. We are up 1.17% for 3 months, 2.42% for the last month. Pretty flat week at 0.4%, and today we're up a little bit. So really happy with how the account's going. We made a couple purchases this week, not a whole lot, but we are doing our usual purchasing of stocks on Fridays. So throughout the week, we just made some small purchases. We can go in there. Let's go in here to our history, and we will go to the brokerage. All right, so we made an SCHD purchase for $25, and then we made these VTI purchases every single day for $5, and that gives us a grand total of only $50 throughout the week. But as you probably saw, we have $285 of buying power, and we are ready to buy some stocks. So let's jump into it. First on the list, we are going to go into Glad. We're going to add a little bit here. This is a little bit under 5% of the portfolio. A lot of my positions end up holding 5%. So we're going to bump this up a little bit, and we are going to buy $25 worth of Glad. This is a monthly dividend payer, and we are jumping straight in, and we are buying assets. Added 2.6 shares with the $25 there, and that puts us to a total of just over almost 19 shares there. We are down 2% on the position, and that is 5% of the portfolio right there. Next one we're going to add is a very similar one, Main Street Capital. We are down a little bit on this position as well. And so that is always good when we're down a little bit. We can lower our average cost, and we are doing 25 on Main as well. Now let's see what that brings our position to. So the 0.6 added to it. We are almost 6%. So a little bit heavier on this one. I like Main. We only have $200 on this one, but happy with this position. Next one, this is one of our newer ones that we have. It's called Devo, and this is $181 of market value, around 5% of the portfolio, and we are actually up 3% on this one, so we're going to be averaging up on this, but that's okay. We still add to our dividend stocks every single week, regardless of the price. We do not care. We are buying passive income every single week, and this is going to pay us. We got 5.7 shares here. This is, like almost 6% of the portfolio after we do that. These will continue to shift around as we buy stocks, but we are adding to that position. Another new one to the portfolio is SPHD. And we are right around that $200 mark. A lot of our stocks really have about $200 in them. So we are starting to build up. Before, I remember we were breaking through the $100 barrier. Now we're breaking through the $200 barrier. So we love to see the upward momentum. And SPHD, you know what? Let's do 25 as well. We are just slowly adding to all these, a little bit here, a little bit there. It may not seem like a big purchase, but $25 adds up if you're doing it every week or every other week. It really does add up. So 0.6 shares added there, 229 market value, just over 6% of the portfolio, and we are actually up 1.86% on that position. Next one, the ad is going to be for AGNC. The reason why I want to add to this week is we have an ex-dividend date coming up on the 27th, which is before next Friday, meaning we have to get our purchase in today in order to get paid on the next dividend that's coming up. AGNC is a pretty high dividend payer. It is a profitable company so far every quarter or every month. Let's see here. And it is paying 25 cents a share. So pretty cool. Last dividend, we got $2.55 here. But yeah, like I said, you can see their earnings are positive every quarter. And this pays out every single month in forms of a dividend. So we are down 1.55% here. So we're going to add a little bit of money to this one. We're going to do 25. We caught the ex-dividend date, so we will get paid a little bit more as we come into it. So you can see we have 26 shares there. Hopefully it pays around that 25-cent mark again. That would be nice. But slowly, these are building up. AGNC, one of my other favorite REITs. Oh, we got to add to this one. I think we're actually, we're down on this position. Just 0.69. It's having a great day actually today. But no worries. We are adding $25. You could have guessed it. Trying to keep it even as I go through these. A lot of them, you see that I got, $200 or so. This one's a little bit heavier portfolio. I love O. It's one of my favorite throughout all of my brokerage accounts. It'll have heavier weight here, but I will continue to add to this one probably for the rest of my life. So I love O. It's a great monthly dividend payer. One of the best out there. And then we got to add to our backbone. We want to give VTI some love. This is 10% of the portfolio, $386. This one we have a buy every single day. And it does $5 every single day. So no matter what, we are putting $100 a month at least into VTI. But we want to give it a little extra here and there. So we have 11.2% of the portfolio. We've talked about it a little bit before, but I like to have between SCHD and VTI, I like to have around 25 to 35% of the portfolio in just those two. So those are my backbones, and we will continue to add to those forever and ever. Next one up on the list, I want to add a little bit more to JEPI. We are, let's see, $44. We're trading at 10% of the portfolio here. This is off the NASDAQ 100. I really believe in the NASDAQ 100 long term, and this sells covered calls on it. So we are going to add to this fund, and we are just going to do, well, you could have guessed it, 25 to this one. And we are going through that buying power really fast. So that's half a share added there. 11.12%. We are up almost 3% on this, and we are approaching the 10 share mark. So happy about that. If we scroll up to the top here, you can see we're down to 85 buying power. Well, you know what we have to end it off on. It's going to be our one and only backbone to the account, SCHD. We are having a down day today. Love that. The position is down just a tiny bit, 0.28%. So really not a whole lot. We are right around our average cost. We'll average down a tiny bit. We're at 17% of the portfolio. Like we were talking about, we had 11 and the 17, so we got 29% of the portfolio between the two. But don't worry, we're going to bump that up a little bit. We'll be right around the 30% mark between the two. Love both of these funds. Another 0.6 added there. That's going to bring us up to 19 plus the 11, which is a 30% of the portfolio between SCHD and VTI. These are my two favorites. This gives me really good exposure to the entire market with VTI. Obviously, over 2,000 stocks in that basket, and SCHD over 100 stocks in this basket. Yeah. So this is SCHD tracks the market cap weighted index of 100 dividend paying U.S. companies. We can actually look at the top 10 holdings if you want. AbbVie, UPS, Merck, Verizon, Home Depot, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, Chevron, Amgen, and Texas Instruments. So this is one of my favorites. Those 10 stocks right there are over 40%. And this is a really good buy and hold. If we look at the 5-year trajectory, SCHD is up almost 50% over the last 5 years. Obviously, it's been struggling a little bit as of late, or it's been trading really sideways, but a really good one. And then we should jump into VTI a little bit while we're looking at them. We'll scroll down here a little bit. Top 10 holdings. I mean, these are household names. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Alphabet, which is Google, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, Google again, Meta Platforms, and ExxonMobil. So really good, great companies long term. I believe in the trajectory of them long term. And that's 23% of the assets. And then you could see here, this has it's split up very good between healthcare, technology, financial services. So it gives me just a good overall exposure to the entire market. So we are happy with that. That is 11% of the portfolio, and we have 30% of the portfolio between the two. Let's take a look at our dividends, and let's see how we were doing. Let's go in here into dividends, and let's see how the month has been shaping up. So really happy with how, obviously, as you can see, we're reinvesting every single dividend that we get. I'm happy with how the account's looking. You can see here, these weekly purchases, they're really starting to add up. So we got $312 coming in for JEPI that came in at the first of the month. JEPI $267, AGNC $255. I mean, right there, that's $10. I didn't lift a single finger, and that's $10 into the account. 86 cents to Maine. We broke $1 with O. That's really awesome. We love to see that. And this was on, let's see how many shares. This is on 4.15 shares. So we love to see that. O broke $1. Stag at 54 cents. PSEC coming in at 19 cents. We do have some other ones coming in at the end of the month. We'll talk about those as they come in. But you can see there, we got 13, 14, $15. We started really small with just 81 cents our first month of dividends, and that was back in February. You can see it here. This is when we started the account. We just had a couple of dividend payments there. all pennies and cents, and then you can just slowly see them building up every single month. They just build up a little bit higher, closer to the dollar range. Then we broke the dollar range this month, and next month we're just going to keep going up. So the account's really starting to pick up some steam. We're at 3,700. You know what? I'll probably get it done next week. I'll probably add 300 again, and let's get to 4,000 just because I want to get it done. I do add $100 to the account every single Monday. Without a doubt, every single Monday I add $100 to the account, and then throughout the week, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll add a little bit more money. As you saw today, we had $300 that we did this week, so we did $50 throughout the week, and then we did $250 today live buying stocks together. So we're adding a lot of money to this account. I'm really excited about it. If you want to follow me on this journey to $100 a month in passive dividend income, we are going to get it done in 2023. I can promise you that. So we are adding money every single week. We are buying stocks every single week. I show it all here live. I talk about my trades. Talk about what I'm buying, how I want to weigh my portfolio. So if you want to follow me on this journey, please like and subscribe. It's going to be a fun one, and we are going to build this account up. It is going to be a great passive dividend income portfolio for me. So appreciate everybody for tuning in, and happy investing. We'll see you later.